Hey everybody, let's do a quick video. This is Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. You can see it is running on MetroPCS. Show you, let me get out of all this. Pretty much how it comes out of the box. I've only added, I think, one app on it. I took some of the BS screens off. Only left two on there. If you want to add some, simply hold the home screen. There's one I need to take off. You can add as many as you want. You can change your screen grid right here. You can do a 5x5, 4x5, or 4x4. You can do themes, widgets, and wallpapers. Back to this screen. This is pretty much how it came out of the box. So you got your email, your camera, Play Store. Of course, all your great Google apps are already on here. Messages, internet, phone. Get into some of the apps here. There's one or two I downloaded, but the rest are on there. Got your Google, Samsung. Here's the T-Mobile apps because this is a T-Mobile phone. When you make a folder, you can change the color on the folder. Go up there, pick a new color. Now it's orange. I'll show you some other features on it. Let's get into settings. Sounds and vibration, display. I don't think much has changed on that. Smart Stay, screen unlock, LED indicator. Let's get into the Edge screen because it's the Edge phone. So it shows you up here how to swipe and get your Edge panel over. Or if you have news notifications, if you're on the lock screen, you slide your finger back and forth on this side, and then you'll get a scroll of whatever news, stock, or other information you downloaded to scroll across the screen. So if you go into Edge panels, these are the Edge panels that I have set up. There's a lot more that I could add if I wanted to. You can download some, or you can go up here to reorder, which means basically if you want the weather to be the first screen, you go to reorder. You can move it over, move your contacts over to the fourth one, and so on. Transparency is if I go out of this and go back to the main screen, that's the transparency, is this white edge here. So if I pull that over, it goes into music, then it goes into contacts, anything else I put on there. Go back into settings. Oops, trying to do this and record at the same time. Battery life. You got power saving mode, which is good. Ultra power saving mode. Of course, it tells you if you turn it on, how much time you have remaining. Fast charging cable. The battery is really good on this phone. I've been up 13 hours now. Use it pretty good. Still at 50%. Charging time, I would say a little bit over an hour if I'm down all the way to 10%. Of course, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile networks, access point names, Metro, T-Mobile. T-Mobile only came on the phone. I added Metro because when I first got the phone, I had a problem when I went to messaging on sending a MMS, a picture message. But basically, the only thing I had to do was go into the T-Mobile APN. And if you look online at MetroPCS APN for Samsung S7 Edge, you'll find the only thing that was really missing was this MMSC, which I added on there. Everything else is default and it works fine. Let's get out of here. Of course, there's network operator, MetroPCS, NFC and payments, Android Beam. You got tap and pay. I'm not using that. More connection settings, printing, mirror link, download booster, VPN. You do have Wi-Fi calling on the phone. I don't need it, so it's off. If I do, easily turn it on. Smart Manager tells me my battery, storage, device security, and RAM. So if you just want to do a quick clean on them, hit that button. And it's going to kind of clean up the caches, free up some space on your phone. What else is good to show you here? Of course, applications is applications, display, And let's look at advanced features. Games. Game launcher, game tools. I have no idea what this is. Provides convenient game features and a button that floats over your game. That's pretty cool. Okay. No alerts during game. Locks, resets, back keys. Minimizes game screenshot and record. So basically, if you're playing a game and you want no one to interrupt you, good feature. Game launcher. No idea. Game launcher arranges all your games in one place automatically. Try out the additional features that are useful during the game. No alerts we talked about. Check out the hottest games available. Amazing. Don't use it. Let's see. Pop-up, view gesture, smart capture. What's that? Show additional options after capturing a screenshot. So basically, swipe your hand across the screen and boom, you got a screenshot. Palm swipe, direct call. Direct calls, if you're, what does it say here, looking at a message and you want to call the person, simply put it up to your ear and wham, you're calling them. You don't want to do that. Smart alert. Yeah, when your phone's down, since you have the edge, if someone, obviously if someone's call you, it's going to, when you have the phone down on the table, it's going to be muted. But if someone's calling you or messaging you, you're going to get whatever color LED over here on the edge screen. That's a lot of stuff. Wallpaper screen, themes, home screen, accounts, backup, date and time, about device. Alright, so let's get back into some of the apps that came on the phone. Chat on, have no idea. If you want to make a folder on this phone, like before on my Note 3, you could hit a button, make a folder. But on here, I believe you hit edit. And then let's say I want to put, I don't know, let's just take the clock. I moved it over with that. I could name the folder whatever I want to name it. We'll name it high. We'll change the color to blue. And there's a folder. So that's how you do folders on this phone. Another thing I like on the phone, like the Note 3, you could do split screen. So on this one, you hold the menu key. Then it's going to tell you to pick two apps that you want to split. So let's just do Chrome. And then the next app I want to see is eBay. So now you have split screen. Got Chrome up here, which I'm not using right now. I'm using Explorer. I got eBay down here. And then to get out of that, you just back out of it. Camera's really good. The only thing I don't like is when I'm holding the phone, like on, let me show you something here. Here's an S5. And I have the battery out of this one because I'm using another S5 to record this. But anyways, you have this edge here to easily hold your phone like that, right? And, you know, your fingers are not even touching the screen because you got to go over this lip. Now on this phone, I mean, there is a very small edge because you're almost touching the phone edge. So as you can see my finger here, just by holding the phone, it, you know, if you press too hard, you're on the screen. Which I've only had a problem once or twice, but the point is, I had the problem. So as I'm using an app or texting, if you're holding the phone, or I can't do it now with two hands because I'm using my other one to record, and you can see the, you know, your palm down here, if the, we want to call it the meat, gets on the screen, it could be a problem. So I ordered a case for the phone on eBay. It'll come next week. And let's hope that resolves everything. Trying to think what else I can show you here. Of course, you got your drop down. You keep going, you got your full drop down. You can edit. And edit basically means move up or down, whatever you want. Quick connect is for Bluetooth. So once you connected a device to Bluetooth, I can do quick connect, and I wouldn't have to put in passwords or scan for it. It's already there. It connects quickly. Let's see, what else would be good to show? Me, since I use Wi-Fi most of the time, and like I said, this is on MetroPCS. I'm just using the $30 a month plan. I think you get 1 gigabyte. And of course, if you need more, you can get more. It also has this new Samsung Pay. I don't know if it is new, but looks like you can download your credit card on there if you go to a store that has this scan, or just put your phone over the thing, or I don't know what the hell it is. A safe and simple mobile payment service that is accepted virtually. Where I live, it's not accepted virtually yet, but it's there. Anyways, just want to give you an update on the phone. Let's get into these guys right here. Now, I already hooked up this contraption, put it on my head. It's got the cover on the front. These are the Samsung Gear VR virtual reality. So when you connect your phone to the front, put your head in there. This sensor here recognizes that your head is in there, and then it turns on your phone and you can see everything. I'm going to give it a 7.5 on a 10 scale. It's it's cool. Some of the stuff's cool. I know it's new and they're going to make new stuff. But what I didn't like is, of course, you don't want any light in there. So when your head's inside here, of course, it's completely sealed. So being completely sealed, if the lenses are cool or cold, and of course your head's going to be body temperature, I noticed that the lenses fog up. You can see it when you're playing. They'll get foggy. So sometimes if I'm playing, I'll have to move the VR off to the side and either blow up in there or just move it off for about a minute, until some air gets in there and it clears the lens again. I did some Google research, read some blogs. Some people are buying some kind of napkin or spray, which is an anti-fog. I highly recommend it. Maybe after it's on your head for 30 minutes, it'll adapt to the ambient temperature. I'm not sure. The most I've had it on my head was probably for about 15 minutes, and 3 times in the last 2 weeks. On the side of it here, this is your controls until you get a handheld control, which some games require it, some don't. You have a back button, and you have this little cursor here. And then this is a protector for the front. This is where your phone would slide into. It has the, can't really see it real good right there. Your phone pops in, it recognizes it, turns it on. Like I said, once your head goes in there and activates that sensor, everything is on. Okay, size of phone. That is the S7 Edge. That is a S5. So you can see that it is taller. It is a little wider as far as the height goes. Overall, way better phone though. I really do hope this case I bought will help. I think that'll be it. If you got any questions, let me know. If I figure out anything new about the phone or any tricks, I'll upload it to a video. And besides all that, please like and subscribe. Have a great day.